Hey there, Real Hungry Investors Coalition. I am the Real Hungry Investor, and today I'm going to give you 3 strategies to use when negotiating for a price reduction during the purchase of a property. So first, you want to make sure in your initial call and your follow-up call that you're getting as much information as humanly possible about this property so you know exactly what you're buying. While doing this, make sure that the seller is honest and open by making them feel comfortable so that they can give you the information needed for you to make an educated offer on the property. Make sure that you double check and confirm the condition of the property and other facts about the property that you will need to know in order to evaluate how much you can really offer for this property. Now guys, this is not to say that you go into purchasing a property looking for a price reduction, but sometimes the sellers aren't really upfront and honest about the issues that are going on with their property, and that's probably why they are motivated to sell it quick and sell it for cash. So when you are speaking with the seller initially about the condition of their property, what's going on with their property, you want to make sure that ultimately you get the property under contract for the price that you want it at. The second tip that I have for you guys is make sure that you have a good due diligence period that gives you enough time to do your own research on the property. So I would suggest something between 15 and 20 business days just to be safe. During this time, get as much information about the property from the city, from the county. You want to know everything that there is to know about this property. And the reason why you want to do this is to confirm exactly what the seller told you was actually factual. So my third and final tip for you is to go ahead and call the seller back after you've done all of your due diligence and gotten as much information on this property as possible. Now you want to make sure that you call the seller back after you've done your own personal due diligence, but before the actual due diligence period has contractually ended. So once you're on the phone with the seller, you want to say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, there were some discrepancies between what you told me and what I actually found out during my due diligence period. So essentially, I'm calling you back to tell you the cost of those discrepancies and asking for a price reduction on our initial purchase agreement. Now, this might even startle the seller and make them feel like the deal is dead, but you want to assure them that you are going to follow through with exactly what is contractually obligated of you. But at this point, you are going to need a price reduction and amendment on that initial contract because of your findings during your due diligence period. When you're doing this, you want to be straight up, you want to be direct, and go ahead and ask for a price reduction that fits the extraneous costs of your findings from your due diligence period. So I hope you guys like that informational video and those 3 tips, and I want to see you guys implement that into your business model so that you will not run into issues when contacting a seller, going through due diligence, and asking for a price reduction. If you like this video, make sure you go to my YouTube channel, The Real Hungry Investor, and you already know, stay hungry.